the afternoon, but it's gonna be very breezy downtown for that St. Patrick's Day parade, which is about noon.
Make sure you got your hat on with a strap tied up under your chin so it doesn't go blowing away.
Double knot it and everything. But the crazy part is, for a severe thunderstorm warning, you have to hit 58 miles per hour. We may do that today, but without the thunderstorm.
Okay.
Super, isn't that weird?
Yeah. I guess we're grateful that we're only getting the wind, but it is feel like storm type.
It will feel like a storm type gust for sure. And speaking of winds, more in a circular fashion, we had more tornado confirmations coming in from the National Weather Service that I do want to show you. We're going to start in northwest Indiana. EF3 confirmed now completely, coming from Kankakee into Newton County and then far northwestern Jasper County. EF2 for the Stark County tornado. So there was a gap for a little bit between these tornadoes. They're still going to be looking a little bit in northern Jasper County, but these are two tornadoes completely with their surveys confirmed. And then Jay County had a touchdown, a brief one. EF0 on the ground for 3 minutes just south of Red Key. It was headed north and east towards Portland. This would be it would be Jay County. It'd be junior, senior high school there on the kind of the west side. So it was kind of moving northeast, but it was able to pick up. So that's some good news. We were following this on Channel 13 if you were watching there Wednesday. All right, the weather is not taking a break. I mean, it took a break yesterday, thank goodness. But today it is back and we have active weather through the weekend. Right now we have some clouds passing on by with 40s. Everything looks fine until you look at the wind and then you look at the camera shaking out there. I mean, this thing is tied down. This camera is. And we're already getting gusts that are now above 30 miles per hour. Let's go through some numbers this morning. 40s. Feeling like the 30s out there this morning with the wind chill. We have sustained winds now in the 20s for most of us, sustained at 29 in Greencastle and 27 in Bedford. But then you factor in the gusts. We've just now hit 40-mile-per-hour gusts there at the Indianapolis airport. So it is super breezy this morning. Wind alerts are now in effect. High wind warnings north and east of the city with gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And Indy, they could be up to 50 miles per hour. But we're already up to 40 right now. So it's going to be a breezy day today. And speaking of the wind, I want to talk about traffic this morning because the biggest concern today will be that crosswind, and different interstates will be impacted at different times. So what's happening is we have a good south wind out there this morning, but around lunchtime it'll start switching directions and come out of the west for the rest of the afternoon. So some interstates are fine. You might have a tailwind for a second kind of pushing along, or maybe a headwind depending on which way you're going. But right now there is a tough crosswind on I-70 and I-74. So we'll keep a close eye there. But then with that west wind later today, interstates like 65 and 69 will be impacted and parts of 465. So just hold on today. This is a live look outside by Greenwood. Traffic's moving fine on 65 this morning. Julia.
Thank you, Matt. This morning, there is a death investigation that is unfolding in Hamilton County.
We first brought you this at 11 last night as breaking news. Want to show you some video from this scene. This is near Shady Nook and